I'd like to speak on all items and non-agenda public comment, please. Yes, sir, I want to speak.
Hold on, it's not your time yet.
Okay, thank you.
To everybody.
Smoke a scan, smoke a scan, smoke a scan. Here we go. Smoke a scan, smoke a scan. Here we go. Smoke a scan. Ladies and gentlemen from Los Angeles, California, smoke and scan in Herman, aka. These.
If you would like, because that act does not require you to audience better to listen. You can't pop in your headphones. It's like you can go for a short 4-minute walk and go look at the rotunda. You can also stick your fingers in your ears if you would prefer to do so.
Maybe stick your finger in your butt, dummy.
So again, we appreciate your patience. The fast way to get
smoke and scan.
Let us use this time, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay.
That was longer than a 3 minutes.
Well, sir, thank you for the prior restraints and impermissible California Constitution of my civil rights violations. Yeah, I'm talking about the Sakura Market located on East Cesar E. Chavez. Like, really, Mr. Wardo, we need more alcohol in our community where Latinos and minorities are under constant attack by the police. Fuck the police. With attitude coming to my community, threatening to arrest me for drinking a 40 just because, again, alcohol beverages. No, that needs to stop. And you, Mr. Attorney, stop violating my civil rights. I have a right to drink a 40 anytime I want. Smoke and scan. Now into item number 2, Azo. Where's the MIA mayor? Where is she at? Let's put her on record for the finances construction for multifamily housing. Judge Carter couldn't do it in Brentwood. You see the shirt I'm wearing, smoke and scan? Retired. And I'm talking about the bonds and the bond abuse by Los Angeles. And the meaning of the bonds by the mayor, who continues to rip off the public. You idiot taxpayers keep following these instructions of these moron, idiot, incompetent, incoherent Azos. For what reason? Look at Mr. Price has to recuse himself because his wife is on a family issue on family housing development, right, Mr. Groot? That has to do with the approval of the mayor. So as far as I'm concerned, we're all fucked. Get a job, get 3 jobs because your rent's going up and you'll never buy a fucking house in Los Angeles as long as these conditions and rules of the prior restraints by this bonehead attorney and that baldhead fool up there, you, Dawson. Yeah, now I'm going to item number 3, asshole. You're interrupting my motherfucking time, bitch. A moment of silence, please. Thank you. Items 16, items 16 through 30, jackass. I'm in opposition. I oppose. Go Trump, go Trump. Fuck Los Angeles, Trump. Fuck Brentwood. Fuck those assholes who continue to put VAs and anyone who's missing in action on a goddamn street without the appropriate housing, you morons. You're idiots. You're all a bunch of idiots, and that's a fact. And if you don't like it, bald head, too bad. Look at here, item 30, CD8, Navigation Center, Council District 8, for the record and politely, 42C 1983, fuck you. Now to my non-agenda public comment. That's 4 minutes?
You forfeited the rest of your time on the item because you refused to listen to the instructions.
So I don't get non-agenda public comment?
At this point, you are disrupting the meeting. You leave the podium so we can continue with the speech. First and only formal warning.
Fuck you. I fucking heard you. Thank you. Really, asshole.
Byron Jose, Jason Judy. Which items would you like to speak to?
Yes, hi. I would like general and all items, and I'll walk you through. If I could start with general first, please, and then work to multiple.
We're going to treat everybody equally, so you'll have 3 minutes for the items. I'm going to ask you to do the items first.
Items first?
1 minute for general. Yes, items first.
Okay. Ready? All right, so I'll start with the items first. On item number 2, it's regarding a housing bond. One of the things that's most interesting about housing bonds is that I don't see written out here, also on the attachments. When you use bonds, you're supposed to state the method of payment as it relates to the bond. Interestingly enough, COVID money has actually been used where, how is that related to a housing bond? A housing bond, you're supposed to state where it comes from. COVID money, which is supposed to be really used for PPP loans and small business relief, is not a housing bond. How can you possibly allocate money from another program? That is called textbook fraud. That is textbook fraud. That same PPP money has also been used to imprison people. How are you using non-disclosed public funds, which the publishers did not agree to use for housing-related matters, but are being used by other programs? Moving on to agenda item number 3. We have yet another housing bond. Housing bonds, just like any other government bond, you're supposed to state the method of payment. The method of payment would also be agreed upon by the public. This is textbook fraud. When you're using things like PPP loans and you're handing it off to nonprofits doing your dirty work, that is textbook fraud. Moving on to 30, we have yet another housing bond. If you're following along, City Attorney, when you're using housing bonds, what are you supposed to do? When you're using bonds, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to disclose the method of payment publicly. And does it line up with what the public agreed upon, or does it not? And repeatedly, what's been happening? It's not been lining up. That is textbook fraud. Repeat it with me. F-R-A-U-D, fraud. That is fraud. That's what's happening with these bonds. That's why there's a DOJ task force to investigate all the money that's being funneled. I'm not an idiot. I might have come to previous meetings looking like an idiot, but I guarantee you I am far from it. When you use bonds, say it again with me. You're supposed to disclose the method of payment. I know you're laughing because it's true. And that's not been the case. The money that's been agreed upon by the public for use is not being used by that. That's fraud. Shout out to Smoke and Scan, and that's fraud. The lesson of the day is when you use government bonds, you're supposed to state the method of payment. And when you don't use the money that was agreed upon for that specific purpose, that's fraud. Moving on to general public comment. Thank you very much, City Attorney. I beat my case against Heidi Soto. I confronted her in public at the Sherman Oaks Homeowners Association. She didn't know what my face looks like, and I bet you she does now. And I asked her about my case. She admitted on a fucking public recording that she knew my case was frivolous, and that's why I destroyed that case in court. Holy shit. It was admitted through discovery that she colluded with Scientology to continue to prosecute me, knowing it was always frivolous, admitted it on a fucking public recording, and your own deputy trial prosecutor, Ethan Green, fucking said, holy shit, why is this case ever even in court? I'm the first activist in this whole 1.5-year shit show to beat a fucking case against City Attorney Heidi Soto. The first guy, no convictions, no fines, no criminal history. Get fucked. I beat that case. And I'm holding City Attorney Heidi Soto accountable for that shit. Remember this fucking day. Thank you.
Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the item and 1 minute for general comments. Please, yes.
What's up, my homie? What's up, dog? Let's start with item number 22. This is talking about the Koreatown Youth and Community Center. And I have a really concern about this because I heard so many requests that our Korean youth They want to have access to free transgender surgery. However, the council president and our city attorney, because both of you are Black, continue to deny the Korean youth and the Korean community to access free of charge gender switching surgery. So this is very concerning because I'm aware that a city attorney and then a council president, they always provide free gender change surgery to Latinos and Blacks, but why not Koreans? This is very racist. Now let's move on to item number 23. What's up, my homie? What's up, dog? Number 23 is about Los Angeles Police Foundation for Public Safety Enhancement. Yes, definitely. I am here to support with our LAPD 24-inch Sergeant Duarte. We need more police on the street. It doesn't matter if you're talking about Beverly Grove neighborhood. It doesn't matter if you're talking about Figueroa neighborhood. It doesn't matter if you're talking about Toilet neighborhood. We need more cops. We need more Sergeant Duarte. We need more 24 inches on the street. We need to take down those gangbangers. We need to take down those cartels. We need to take down those illegal attorneys like our council president attorney. Now let's move on to item number 25. Item 25 is about a homeless strategy committee and trying to contract with HRNA advisor. I want to ask our city attorney, how dare you? You really have some balls to ask for more money for homeless services. You spend 500 million, and then during the homeless audit report, none of you, no council member, no mayor, no city attorney can tell the public where did the money go. And then you want more money for homeless, city attorney, you really have some big 24 inches balls. By the illegal Hamas support of Mandingo's office, we have to make sure we don't restore law and order in the city of LA. You commit a crime, you are going to jail, period. There's no other way around it. Who is going to restore law and order? Councilmember Spindler. Who is going to make sure that every crime has consequences? That's Councilmember Spindler. Who has someone who has zero record of corruption, who has zero record of accepting bribe money? That's our Councilmember Spindler. So everyone in the smoking stand community, anyone living in Council District 1, let's vote for Councilmember Spindler. Let's take down Hernandez. Take down Hernandez.
You broke it. Sorry. It's okay. You turned it off.
Sorry.
They couldn't.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
It's okay. It's all right. I know. We love the passion, but they want to hear you. Hello. That's me. Whoop. Hello.
We make sure that handheld license.
I mean, I can talk loud if you need me to. Okay. Good morning. I'm going to run it through the randomizer, so we will know momentarily. But put me as all items and the non-agenda public comment, please. Thank you, sir. Yes, let's start off with the sanitation, transferring money to the city attorney. Just to be honest, that sounds like dirty money to me. Okay. Now with the alcohol one, the license at the beginning, I'm gonna say no, unless it's like, I don't mind like a restaurant, they need a liquor license to go along with dinner. But really in Los Angeles, we really do have a lot of access to both alcohol, cannabis, and illegal drugs. So we don't really need to have like liquor stores and all this stuff. We have a lot. And, so I said no to that. As far as lighting up City Hall, I mean, I love the concept. I love the idea. So I say go for it, because at least there will be some lighting in the city. Somewhere will be lit up at least, because it's certainly not in the valley. And the housing one, boy, all that fraud. Thank you to Henry for breaking all that down. That was very interesting. But when it comes to all the housing, like, yeah, we need to build housing, I guess. I mean, but although we did spend, what was it, $12.5 trillion on Inside Safe, right? And we housed, I think, 5 people. So I guess, I don't know. I mean, don't we have enough housing? I guess not. The other one is the grants. Yeah, I love grants. That's less, especially since the CAO said we don't have to do matching funds. I love the idea of getting money that we don't have to keep dwindling our budget from 1 billion in a hole to 2 billion in a hole. That'd be great. So I say yes, get all the grants that you can get. I don't even know what else is on here. I guess we just continue talking about the housing grants and all that stuff, because there's a few of those. Yeah, the housing thing's a mess. Like, what I wish you guys would do would put housing, like we're losing our communities. I know we need housing, but we're also losing our communities. So there, there's United Neighbors has a thing where they said that there's enough commercial space where you could build all the housing you need on commercial space, so we can keep our cute little communities, that we love. And shout out to Smoke and Scan. I'm just going to run out the clock. I mean, I forget what else is open or not open. They mentioned the wages, the wage one that you're going to be voting on tomorrow. I don't know, is that open or not open?
Tomorrow, actually.
Oh, that is? Okay, so I'll save my comments about slave wages at Scientology for tomorrow then. Okay, fair enough. We'll do that. And then I guess just the conduct, is can you talk about conduct? Like, I hope Mr. Hugo is telling Mr. Nazarian to.
You're welcome to speak to the Attorney General.
Okay, well, we're almost there. We'll just count down. Hey, Smoke and Scan, by the way. And we want info on that randomizer. My randomizer, All right, there we go. So Mr. Hugo, please tell Mr. Nazarian that, because he has a Scientology in his area too, that he wants to make sure that you do what you need to do, right? So you don't have to keep hearing from me, because I know I drive you nuts. But I think you did a little bit of good, Mr. Hugo, because you know what? They're still getting these permits in spite of violating everybody's rights, including my rights, but they're only for 2 days a week instead of the whole entire week. But, but if they violate it one more time, it's just going to be another lawsuit for the city. But see, he doesn't care, because he can't even listen, right? The city attorney listens. I give, Mr. Grote, I give you credit. You listen, like really listen. Everyone else, no one else listens. Mr. Nazarian used to be really good, but I noticed when Mr. McCosker isn't here, he's not as good, because, Hugo gets him off track. Bob's listening. I like that Bob listens. Thank you, Bob. Shout out to Bob. Who else is not? Miss Padilla's not listening. She's slipping. Miss Hernandez, you swore to me. You promised me that you listen to me. You are listening? Okay. It's hard to listen and talk. Okay. Thank you.